So please you can hear me on the stream. Yes, so we got problems. 2 seconds. Yeah, once again the mic keeps going crazy. Hopefully you can hear me now and it will not cut out. Shout out to Cyber Criminal, shout out to Archie, and also shout out to Pete Cannon, because I just watched that video and it's good to see more and more people doing the double octamed. When I say double octamed, it's like octamed how it should be. I want to know which MIDI device you got actually. I want to know if he's got a Microdeals product like Pro MIDI, or is it Hivesoft? Okay, wrong screen. Yeah. It's all good, because whilst I'm having a good time here doing the stream, some other people close by have got far less interesting hobbies, which makes me feel like a king. Yeah, might be able to hear some log movements in the background, so I apologise for the rudeness of that. Imagine if it was a genuine MIDI man. Yeah, it would be good. I just wanted to get on with the news because there's a lot of news to get through. So let's just talk about the shave that I haven't had. I haven't got the time in the day to have a shave. It's just like, maybe I'll just go for the rough look all the time, you know. I just want to shout out Jangala and Distant Planet for getting back on the chats with me on Insta, because a shout out to Green Jeans. Shout out to the rewatchers as well. The people that can't be there, Break Bob. Shout out to Snakebite. Yeah, you're about an hour late. Yeah, so thanks to the stickers. Yes, so I've got to actually send some stickers off to if I can find a name. I can't remember the names all the time. Ooh, a new interception flyer with the ward. Sorry, I'm getting sidetracked. So it was Matt Anchors. So shout out to Matt Anchors. And I'll be posting off your sticks today. Yeah. So that's sticker news. I'm not in the camera view, am I? Not in focus either. So yeah, I'm just thinking about more gigs and stuff because my confidence in doing them has gone up since because I've done about 4 or 5 now, so I'm aplomb to do them. Aplomb, yeah. forget I said that. What was I talking about? I may or may not have a new Distant Planet gig in the future. Not that too distant away either. So not so much Distant Planet, but quite soon Planet. It should be December, but I can't tell you until the weekend finishes if that's going to happen or not. Hopefully, fingers crossed, yeah. Because I love Distant Planet and everything they do. Half Spice is Mikey. Yeah. Let me move the frickin' news thing out of the way. Quite soon, Planet. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Extra splice, Mikey. Yeah. So that's the good news. It first originally I thought this coincides with some bad news, in that December is always busy and dates are flying all over the place for me, and it's like the Crimbo month, but yeah, hey ho, it'll be good. Instant ramen purchases, I don't think that's really news, other than I should have took a photo of it. So a pack of 5 Samyang Buldak ramens, it came to $9.50. So yeah, $9.50. Yeah, that's not that funny. And I got the old favourites, the cheese one and the carbonara one, which tastes nothing like carbonara. Sorry, this is why am I talking about instant ramen? My thoughts on ID cards is that I'm neither pro or against it, so that's pointless. Beat Bash Boulevard 2 theme reveal. Dad jokes. What was my dad joke the other week? And it's one I made up myself, and I thought that's really bad, isn't it? It's what African animal didn't pass the lie detector test? And I was really proud of when I came up with this one. Really proud moment for me. Answer is lion. So lie spelled as in the opposite of truth. Yeah. Yeah. Next bit of news. CK's never-ending tech problems. Oh, sorry, I missed one. Beat Bash Boulevard 2 theme reveal and trailer drop. So the trailer, it's a teaser trailer, not a proper trailer. Will drop Saturday, I think. And when I say teaser, I mean it's just like I spent an hour on like a 2-second clip. And it's all sort of like it was originally going to be like Tokyo Drift themes, which Alex came up with, and then we thought, well, no, we'll postpone the Tokyo Drift theme for Weekender X. So the theme for Beat Bash Boulevard 2 is basically just a fun and feral carnival type theme. So I think I did another mock-up flyer, and there's no way this is going to pass as a flyer. If I can find it. It's just that's really terrible with the carousel horse on there. I mean, I can't believe I made it. It's like it's as if Temu made flyers, or Wish.com. So there you go. There's your Temu flyer. And yeah, 8th of November, and I think AJ's going to be streaming it, or Saigo's Retro, because I'll be at work. And it'll be a tournament. So soon, Alex will set up a very interesting draw to decide the tag teams, and then you, the punters, vote for the best set or 2 sets. 3B2. I don't understand. Yeah, and there are actual. There's a prize. My mum donated the prize. It's one of these. It's a honey Toblerone. But because there was 2 winners, because it's a tag team event, so one will get the Toblerone and the other DJ will get the other prize, which is a bike derailleur. Because I know everyone really wants a Shimano derailleur for their bike, which may or may not fit. I'm basically going to rip it off my old bike, and it may or may not work. It might be a bit bent around there, you know. But that's just the prize. So if Alex keeps winning all these competitions, eventually I will be able to build up a new bike from scratch. Because you've already got the cogs, the cassettes. So maybe Beat Bash Boulevard 3, I'll actually give off a frame or some wheels. Bike is the win prize. No, just bits of a bike. A derailleur, yeah. Still got that bloody derailleur. Well, it would be the one of my old bike, yeah. But it's the top prize. If you just can't say better than that. Where did the news section go? CK's never-ending tech problems. So he's got a mixer. He's trying to fix that, and on top of that, he's on a string of bad luck because now one of his 600s is it's gone all over the shop. It's on the brink, and I pray and wish my good lucks. You fix it, fix that, please. Yeah. Or I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm optimistic you'll figure it out. I think it'll just be a leaky capacitor. I don't know. What's the other news? Oh, that new Boss pedal. Boss dropped 2 new pedals, but they're basically just pitch shifters. But everyone's going crazy over them because like the tracking's really good on them or something. But I'm yet to see a video online of anyone putting anything other than the guitar through it. So I want to see someone put like a microphone through it or a synth. I just want to know if NASP will be good through it. That's all I'm interested in. I've got an old PS2, Boss PS2, not a PlayStation. And it's good in that it sounds very grainy. I mean, this came out in like late 90s, and it's a very grainy pitch shift. But this one, I think they've spent a long time on the algorithm to make it sound as clean as possible. And you can have it 100% wet as well, so you can actually, if you can just like, I mean, obviously NASP has got a pitch control on it anyway, but if you can do it from this and not change the pitch but not the time, that's pretty cool. And just to have it on the floor as well would be good. Adjusting the pitch of the NASP samples on the floor with the pedal, yeah. Other news is that T-Con is updated Amiga. What's it called? www.amigadj.com. That's good. That's updated now. I'm still waiting for the full set. Paul and I did at Orzo. Yeah. And the other news is this: that Galleon's just done a new PT12. I say new. I think it's a beefed up version of the one he did for Weekender 9. And I believe, I'm sure you have this already, but I'll post it in the chat anyway. There's the link. And yeah, I blasted it this morning, and it's still really good. And there's a full track list and everything. Mike, please sing some song. Which song though? I'm not a singer. You don't want to hear me sing. Is that it for news? Yes. Cool. Right, we'll get into this week's jukebox then. Starting off with this, and it says for Mikey SF. I don't know what it is. It's 52 patterns in length. I know what it is. So I'm gonna rate that an easy, let me say, 9 out of 10 for retracking. No, I'll give it a 10 out of 10 because it's my mate. Right, so there's gonna be a mixture of. I forgot to do the same format what I did last week, was to put all the frickin' like mod archives shenanigans right at the start of the show. So we're gonna have a break from jungle for a minute and see what mod archive and modules.pl has got to offer. So who knows what's in the bag. Let's go. Could just be some melodic dusk pop. Yeah, it's a good one, and I agree with what everyone's been saying actually. So yeah, I'll be fair. I'll rate it 8 out of 10. And that is by 8BM from the group Future is... Maybe the name's been cut off. But also Joker. I don't understand how the demo scene of people work these tags for their names. What does the little upling there mean? Does that mean they're also within another group, or it's a collab thing? They got their own system. Megabits are not too much, but when increase, it's a little, yeah. That place, yeah. Right, on the next one now. What's this? Flat bar status, alright. I forgot what this one is.
Myself, when I'm out on my own, I very often get hit on by younger men.
No, I can't listen to any more of that. Oops, I forgot to take that off. But no, it's not FTC. It is Flat Bar. I actually was driving the other day and I saw a car in front of me that actually had FTC on the reg plate, but I was going too fast, so I wouldn't have been able to take a picture anyway, and that's dangerous. And yeah, I brought my bike in because I thought it was going to pass it TLC. Right, next one. I think this is this was given to me by Break Bob, and I didn't even know what the mod was called until he sent it me, and then I was like, oh, I recognise this. Oh, this is the one used in the old Hoffman seminar, where someone in the audience goes, do you have to be drunk to make what we just seen? There's a really funny Q&A at the end, and it's all to do with this one. So who's it by? Dreamer. But it's got a lot of pattern jumps in it and stuff. Someone says, Mike, I sent a pic to off topic for the gallery. Okay. Someone says, do a wheelie. I don't think I'll be able to do a wheelie in here. Actually, I might do, because I used to do a little bit of them back in the day. There should be enough space. Forget that idea. No, that was stupid. Yeah, that could have. No, I'm not doing that. That was stupid. Shit, no. Right, I'll have to sort that out later. Okay, next one before something crazy happens. What am I doing? Right, okay, carry on. Yeah, that's enough of that. It's one of those, like, I'd rather look at it but not listen to it. It's just crazy commands. I didn't even know what's going on, to be honest. Bro, just stay in the chair. Yeah, I will. Don't worry. I don't want to injure myself. Okay, I'll rate it 10 out of 10 for visual effects, but like 2 out of 10 for what I actually want to listen to. Yeah. Right, what we got now? Girls Dem Oslo for Mikey. Oh, it's this one. I've already played that. Let me think. Next, have I done this? No. Okay, let's roll this one. Lift Me Up by Flesh Brain. Shout out to Flesh Brain for this one. Shout out to the mic control level on my mixer, which I forgot to put up. Okay, I'm going to rate that one a steady 7.9 out of 10. And oops, I don't agree with what everyone's been saying on it. How did you think of remixing this? Yeah, I probably would. Oh yeah, shout out to T-Con as well. Thank you for joining me. Right, next we have Moving Shadow, composed and remixed by Dagon of Jow Design. legend. Shout out to Ambrosi. Yes, that is Moving Shadow by composed of lyrics by Dagon or Dagon, and I'm gonna rate that a 9.5 out of 10. Okay, I'll change to here in the next section of in the next mod playing. Right, we got a few more on jukebox. Let's start off with Cash Crew in the final act at the Dot Mod Jukebox Show, ladies and gentlemen. Oops, wrong channel. This is such a good vibe, and I recognise the sample you used because that was also used in New Groove by DJ Fantasy, was it? I forgot which record label it was, but the sample cuts off. I don't know why. I know 8-Bit Bubsy did a controversial game-changing code thing recently that there might be a bit of problem with the setup between the clone and the Amiga version. That's to do with the sample length and the 9 command, and how it was a recent new setup with anything over halfway might not work, but I don't know, because I want to basically know if you used the clone or the Amiga version, but I should be able to fix that. Yeah. Sorry, I'm missing a lot of comments. Someone said the last tune should have been a 10, and yeah, it should actually. Yeah, I'll re-rate it 10. So this one I'll rate a 9.8 out of 10 because I wasn't expecting it. And shout out to Tio as well, and Ambrosi. Right, next one. We got a retrack. was a roller. And I'm going to rate that a good 8.4 out of 10. And 10 out of 10 for the retrack. So big ups Paul for that one. Right, next, we're going to carry on with... right, we've done the jungles now, I'm afraid. So there's a few more dusk pops, maybe chip tunes, I don't know, but only a couple. Let's see what we got. Have I played this already?
And myself.
Yes. Next one. Let's try this one. Cyber Journey. Okay, let's not try this one. I think it messed up. Maybe it's a med or an old noise tracker file. Let's try this one. Sorry, that really hurts my ears and I don't enjoy it. I'm going to rate that 0 out of 10. I think that's it for Jukebox. Oh no, didn't hook that up. No, I don't think there's any more. Mike, you don't look impressed. No, I'm just like, what the heck? But okay, he's a legend. I don't even know where I got that one, to be honest. Because a lot of people upload to Mogged Archive as guests, not artists, so it's hard to know who's who. Right, workshop. Oh, I got some DMs. Oh, that was a trick. He gave me a shout out. Yes. For the gallery, except it's not running. The image doesn't load. Snakebite. But yes, I got confused. So it's gallery first, yeah, not workshop. And I just cannot think of any excuses this time for workshop. It's funny, really, because yeah, it's funny because the dentist did me dirty. It's one of them where frickin' I used the dentist as an excuse to get out of something, and then I had to use a different excuse. Well, not really an excuse, but to get out of the dentist to do something else. So it got its own back. Where am I going with this? Gallery. And I still need to contact Hoffman for the new gallery music. Where are you? There you are. Okay. Actually, I need to stop the music. Alex CK has just joined us. He says, yo. Sorry, I'm an hour late. Okay. Right. Talking of Alex, we got not a photo gallery, but a video gallery. So that's why I had to stop the music, because there's some very important message from a feathered friend. You'll see as I play it. I think this is fantastic. That is so. That is honestly so funny. Oh, sorry, I got the wrong one. So the other Alex is the other Alex, yeah, who isn't called Alex. Yeah, I really enjoy that pigeon. Yeah, sorry, I got mixed up. And it's funny because I showed that to Green Jeans. And what did you say? It sounded like a car revving up. It's like when you listen in headphones, there's a lot of bass in there. It's like, how has a pigeon got that much bass in its voice? And they're small little things as well. Yeah, I know, yeah. It's such a bassy grunt. I reckon there's more bass in that pigeon's voice than my own voice. When you listen on headphones, anyway. Right. Carry on with the gallery, I guess. Yes. So shout out to Halon. I know that Chris Halon. I know you don't watch these streams that regular, but this is the project he's working on, and sadly, I don't know how long you've been working on it, like 10 years, and then you switched on, and then it didn't work or something. And I made the cruel joke of fix that please, and yeah, I didn't get that much of a funny reaction. So sorry about that. Yeah, it's a TR909 clone, yeah. Fingers crossed you get it working, because the casing looks spot on. Like, to think, how did he do that? Was it 3D printed? I don't know. And believe it or not, back in the day, I actually did used to own a real TR909. And I got picture proof. I got a proof picture of it. But I didn't even use it that much, to be honest. But that was back in like the 2000s, and I think I got it for like £600, believe it or not. I saved up a lot of money to get it. Yeah. And then I sold it to get something else. I think I sold it to get a few other things, like a Roland S330 sampler, the little rack one that you hook up to a monitor. And yeah, it's a Gabba machine. So yeah, shout out to Chris on that. Right, next in the gallery we have oh yeah. So who's familiar with the awful cursor on Fast Tracker 2? Both the original and the clone. And I just looked at the blanket, and it's the same cursor, isn't it? It just needs to be a triangle shape, and it's pretty much there. So it's nice to know Trixie has the awful cursor blanket. I've got an awful cursor towel, and I think Breakbop's got an awful cursor wallpaper set or rug. So yes, I enjoy that very much. But that's not to say the rug, the blanket's awful. That's just the name of the cursor, yeah. I don't have a dog, no. So I've lost the plot. Where am I? I don't even know why that's in there, to be honest. I just thought it's funny. Oh no, what's that doing there? Yeah, I've been given a new wig. I think you saw that in Discord. That's probably what inspired me to do the whole funfair thing for the Beat Bash Boulevard 2. I really want to, but it would be criminal damage. But I really want to like go up to it with a eraser and just turn the M into a Y and make it Yop. Yeah. No, they're not private pics. I'm very careful what I put online. But anyway, I might not stay for long. Okay. This is the news update from, because I'm called Extra Spice Mikey, I probably should actually grow some chilies, yeah. This is Armageddon F1 chilies that are doing pretty good. I mean, where are we now? September. I don't think She missed where the fun is. It really isn't. No. Yeah, so these are very late starting out. I was worried about a month ago when there was no flowers even that these were going to grow at all. So, yeah, hopefully they pack some heat. And they're a little bit like tiny little butcher lockiers, if you're not familiar with them, or Scotch bonnets. It's probably the same as Scovilles. So yeah, they'll be extra spicy for sure. Right, next we've got Amiga jugglers and tagging the whole town with the jumbo AJ stickers. So yeah, they are good stickers to have around. Now we got Archie balancing the Amigo cup on his head. I think originally there was going to be some pictures of the curry he had last night, so hopefully he had a good curry. Speaking of Archie, I got in my fridge a can of inches, which I won't have now, but I'll have tonight after work. I poured it out into a glass, and it's not that cloudy at all. I don't think it's that cloudy. So I'm disappointed, Inches. I thought it was going to be like as cloudy as not Scrumpy Jack, the other one, Old Rosie. But I'm sure it'll taste good. Oh, well, I know it tastes good because I've had it before. But yeah, thanks for the picture, and thanks for just sending it in, because normally I rob pictures off Discord, but this was actually sent in to the show, to the studio. Right, next one. Shout out to Break Bob on this. This was in TK Maxx. And like, at first I thought, no, that's edited. You've edited it. But no, it's real, apparently. .mod box. I made... Why would TK Maxx even have that word there? .mod... No, it has to be edited. Because what would .mod mean in TK Maxx? I'm so confused. I crack it open. I would, but I'm driving around 3 o'clock, so... And I've already had a beer, so... No, not doing it, sorry. But I will have it tonight. TK Maxx is copying me, yeah. Cloudy Barigolo. Oh, I need to contact Claudio again as well, because... yeah, we'll send a few emails back and forth, and then sometimes the conversation will just stop. And I wanted to show him all the stickers we've made over the years. I think he'll be amazed by that. And the footage of it being used as well, because Si got some good footage of NASP being used. The legacy lives on. DM me about the stickers later. Yeah, I will. Yeah. Yeah, I'll send you some, yeah. Yeah, I will. Because I got to send some to that other geezer as well, so... I think it's not even for him, it's for his son who's a fan of this show. So that's even more like... Yeah, that's good. I don't know why I did that. You know, the heart. Yeah. Right, that's that. That's that. This is CK. Which one is it? Alex CK, I think. Evan smokes next to his VW. Next to his Vibes and Wish Doctor car. And I couldn't help but notice, but in the background there's someone with some like really crazy jeans. Let's look at these jeans. They're like, I thought, that's not the Doogu Dagger Man, is it? Because he has some like that. Was the Doogu Dagger Man? It won't be him. But yeah, I want to know like some details on the car because I'm a car head. So, well, not really. But yeah, what litre is it? And is it fully comp? But no, never mind that. What colour is it? Oh, it's grey. I can already answer that. But I still want to know what litre it is and is it fully comp. He was geeking out. It was a crackhead. Wow. I mean, you know, do good dagger, man. You know, I don't know what's going on behind the scenes. Oh, right. So, next one. This is the controversial... one of two controversial pictures I was talking about. I'm sorry, Snakebite, but I've got to drop it. The hot debate, is this real? And it's so good you're in a chat. Because, yeah, I know we're making a joke of it. But that must be some weird wide-angle lens to make me think that's not real. Basically, the question is the small 600 real or not? Because there's rumours going around you've sold your second Amiga, but whatever. No, I just find it funny. But I did line them up. I reckon if you send me a second picture and then include... have you got like today's newspaper? And then include that in there. And then the theory will be debunked. It just looks like it's been photoshopped in. But then I saw the 2 power packs for it, and then I'm like, oh no, wait a minute. No, it is real. So yeah, that's the hot debate. But we need to get Jessica Fletcher on the case for this one, I think. Even though it's not a murder. But it could be a murder of an A600. Nah, joking. And then this is the next controversial picture, which I don't know if to include it because I didn't even realise I was doing it at the time. But no, that was not me doing some sort of what do you call it? Hand signal to do with like WW2. And apparently it wasn't even German anyway. Apparently it was like a Polish thing because of what hand it was. But that's quite a special nail spa NASP for me because that's my local one. That's my town, yeah. And I think when I was doing it, there were staff in the spa and they were looking at me thinking, "What the heck is he doing?" Like it was so embarrassing doing that picture. I was like, "Wait, quickly, I got to do it." Right, any more pictures? Oh, this is Gallion with his... I don't even know what that is. Is that definitely Gallion? It looks like him. But what is that thing in front of him? Is it like a... I mean, it's made out of wood, and it's like a whale or a dolphin. It's some sort of wood dolphin thing. It's such a strange venue for a club night. Right, next in the gallery. Oh, hang on a minute. It looks to me like the gallery music stopped. Oh no, the gallery music stopped. For no reason. Oh, there it is. I thought it was on loop. Oh, the off topic. Sorry, I'm just trying to sort out a picture. It's a funny file name, to be honest. Right, I'll carry on whilst the PC struggles to load it. Yeah, sorry, where were we? That's that. And then, yeah, this is a good picture. Thanks for Green J's post for doing these footage, and Sai goes retro, of course. There we are, the original Weekender trio. There was 2 other photos in there, and it looked like Sai was like, he had his arms folded, and he looked a bit like looks like he just wasn't in the mood. But that's just the way the camera is. Sometimes the camera picture tells a different story that is not true to the vibe at the time, if you know what I mean. It's a .img. Let's see if I can load it in good old Paint. Right, hang on a minute. I will sort it out. Snakebite. And a .img should be working in Paint. Damn it. I hope this picture's worth it. It's called Image, okay. No, it says Paint cannot read this file. This is not a valid bitmap file, or its format is not currently supported. Sorry, I just can't load it. Don't know what's going on there. And then there was another picture of Prezes. That's us doing some. This is probably when I figured Dopus wasn't running on the machine as it should. That was the only technical problem. Dopus didn't load on one of the machines. What's this? This is Break Bob's Lego floppy disk, which is pretty cool, to be fair. I forgot to send them in for last week. Dodgy camp. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I love this disc. I couldn't quite work out how big this disc is, actually. Is it like life size to a real floppy? I don't know. Oh, no, talking of floppy disks, there is the trio. Archie, Break, Bob, and... So I forget your name. I'll just call you Scooby for now. I'll call you Shaggy. Sorry, I forgot your name. I'm sure someone in the chat will correct me. And I don't know if it's true what you said, Break Bob, about there being an Amiga virus on there. Yeah, that's funny. The UNASP. And that was the venue where I got lost, and then someone else got lost, and it didn't help me by sending a very bad picture of a dark alleyway. Oh, Shaggy equals George. Oh, that's it, yeah, George. MC Tennis, yeah. Watch the Amiga Tech Talk chat and off topic again, please. Okay. Right, okay. Right, it's quite odd, but I'll show it anyway. So there's the picture. Is there any other pictures? Oh no, Psych, you sent me a mod. Well, I might still be able to play it. In fact, I will. Because then it's less time on the workshop, yeah. So there's Snakebite doing something slightly strange to NASP. There's Archie with Sesame's Tree. What more can I say other than I am now following Lunacy on Discord. Instagram. Next, what do we have? That's that one. This is Archery Yop. And if you ever see a chocolate yop, don't get it. Because personal experience is it's not a proper yop. It's a milkshake, not a yogurt yop. So, yeah, don't do that one. And yeah, I think that is it for the gallery. And hopefully, I don't think there's any more. There's, oh no! Oh no, that was bad. I shouldn't have done that one. Very citrusy, that last one. Right, no, I'm gonna go on now to the next one. It's it's not jukebox. It's jukebox plus because someone sent me something. Right, a special treat for Jukebox Plus.
Yeah, bro, this is a whip, so please don't expect it to finish. Alright, I just started this today. This is a whip, so please don't expect it to finish. Alright, I just started this today.
I love that. And even though it's just a whip, I'm going to rate that 11 out of 10. Yep. Right. Right. I don't know if I can do workshop, but I will try and do a little something. No, I should because Archie's watching. Yeah, right before workshop. Yeah. Okay. Right. So we'll do the usual thing of someone name a BPM and a genre in the chat, please. And then we'll go from there. Or I could pick one of the 500 million whips I've done from previous workshops and finish them. Okay, we got one already. 165. Let's see you later, Greegies, and who else is leaving? Because like I know like the workshop. I don't know. It's very stop-starty. But I'm gonna try, yeah, because I got like half an hour to do something. I just wish I had a better template for workshop. Okay, let's go. Okay, someone says 155. Oh, it's the same person. Okay. Oh, I used to be so good at this. Right, now, thank you for 255 FO1. Yeah. I need a genre. So basically anything except chiptune, dusk pop, and reggaeton. And of course, it's always going to be FO3, so don't even think I'm going to do FO6. Breakbeat. Yeah, well, what sort of breakbeat? I mean, I'll probably use breakbeats in there. Just some sort of like breakbeat hardcore, jungle techno, yeah? Right. In that case, I'll edit some breaks. Yeah, so that's what I was working on, but it didn't really go anywhere. I've got to go now, I'm afraid, because one, I need to collect some things. Two, two is the same as one, but like more in depth. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go. I'm afraid. I'm sorry, Archie. Yeah. Also, I need to. I keep saying I need to a lot, don't I? But I do need to turn the archives on at some point this year and relearn key groups and the span and the programs and all that stuff in the S series, and work on the next tape, the third tape in the series. But first I got to tackle Beat Bash Boulevard 2 and a potential gig in December. So, yes. And I don't quite have the creative juice right now to do much. So I'm going to love you and leave you and see you on the next one. Laters, adios, au revoir.